Welcome back, my lovelies. Alright, Asahi. What do you want to see? Let's take a tour. Somewhat continuing off of the last thing is, there's not to say that I won't do current stuff, but I can't just keep following trends and then it's just like there's nothing going on, so therefore a trend is now, like, there's no trend to follow. Alright, let's go.
Get back! I'm warning you!
Uh-oh.
Someone's in trouble.
Ah, of course it's the Red Corgin.
Are you all right? Hi.
What do they want with you?
Yuki, and you lot too.
How convenient that the Red Kojin have come to play.
I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will we.
He's got that one. Woo!
It is not.
Ooh, no. Alize. No. Aim for the young one. Oh, hell no.
Of my forebears.
Enough! No. We're not playing this game. last one. How convenient that they attack after the three of them left.
That seems to be the last of them.
Could be coincidence. Could be that he had somebody
You have nothing
attack
to
them.
fear, child. You are safe now.
Who knows? Just putting ideas in your head.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
I thought we were already welcomed.
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances.
Uh-huh.
You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without, but if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
Well, no.
I knew you would understand. You have witnessed such change firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
Yes. Okay, so I think we're going back to the Enclave. There we go. You giddy. All right, let's go. Ba-na-na-na. Welcome back, my friend. Yugiri tells me you accompanied her and Asahi on a tour of Yangsha. I hoped you might take the opportunity to recover from your exertion at Sakasuza. Suki. But I gather your time was well spent until the ambassador affords Yugiri a chance to make a full report. However, I must rely on you to supply details. So please, tell us how it all unfolded. The Red Kojin? Here? Have there been any other such incidents since the liberation? Not that I am aware of. If they are planning some new venture here in Yangsha, we will need to increase patrols. In any event, I am indebted to you for fighting them off, but tell me, And don't be modest, was Asahi truly the first to leap to the youngster's aid? He was. I was quick to doubt him when we first met, but his desire to save them seemed quite genuine. It's possible he truly believes what he says. In the time I've known you, you have always been an excellent judge of character. What do you make of the ambassador? I don't like him. I still don't think he can be trusted. Then the question of what his true intentions maybe remains. Regardless of his aim, I am resigned to play his game, for now at least. See? Well, forswearing summoning should be simple enough, considering you never dabbled in it in the first place, which just leaves somewhat thornier question of how to police the Red Kojin. It was with the very question in mind that I sought Elfino's counsel. Thanks to his knowledge of the icons and the ritual used to invoke them, I believe we've identified a workable solution. As you will recall, Susanoo was summoned forth using the power of the relics locked away in the Kojin's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Though said relics remain there to this day, it is all but certain that the act of summoning exhausted their stores of ether, making subsequent summonings impossible. Assuming that is the case, preventing the Primal's return rests on denying the Red Kojin the means to amass new stores of ether, either via acquisition of crystals or relics they are wont to collect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friends, the Blue Kojin. Since Doma's liberation, we have forged close bonds with the Bunshin and his people, and with their support, I am quite confident we can keep the Red from obtaining the way they require to call upon the Susanoo. And what of the prisoners? They will be exchanged as agreed, and I will give full credit to Asahi for the success of the transaction. Woo! Why am I yawning? If there's aught we can do to help Popularis garner favor, I mean to see it done. But first, I have some unfinished business to attend to. Would you all come with me? Yes, of course, but what manner of business? A past mistake which I would see put right, one which weighed heavy on my mind. Uh-oh, what's going on?
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company. The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river. Yet here you are. The living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so? With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
You ask that I show mercy.
I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami? If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard. Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Guardians shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Now then, I believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough. Did Gosetsu not seem strange to you? His sympathy for your Tsuyu apart, I mean. I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade. Though I suppose if he and Yotsuyu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it. It falls to us to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
I mean, hey, that's, sounds promising. Right?
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision, then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango? How dreadful. Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
Well, this should be interesting. No? Forgive me, my lord, but has he not been gone over long? Perhaps I should... Calm yourself, Gosetsu. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. He deserves that much. I am sorry to have kept you all waiting. Thank you for your understanding. Long did I dream of this reunion, but never did I imagine it would be so joyless. A part of me hoped your stories of her condition were just that. But alas, it is as you say. Suyu, do you remember anything of this man? Anything at all? No. I am a stranger to her, and that much was clear to me from a single look. I leave her in your care. As you wish. Now, if you will excuse me, my superiors are long overdue a report. They will be elated to hear of our agreement. Of that I have no doubt. As for the exchange itself, once I have obtained the relevant permissions, I will arrange for your people to be relieved of their various duties and sent here to Yangsha. That will take time, of course. Of course, you may rest assured your soldiers will be very cared for until your return. We will also be begin taking steps to begin to better counter the threat of the Kojin and their icon. Before you take your leave, there is one matter. I am informed it was you who took the leading, rescuing two young domans from a band of Kojin sellswords. I have not yet had the time to thank you properly. Please, it is no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would do under the circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. The blight of the Red Kojin is of the Empire's making. Were it not for our transgressions, those children would not have needed saving. The people of Doma have suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain, be it at the hands of the Kojin or indeed the Empire. I pray the Emperor will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us all. Until we meet again. Gosetsu, as before, I leave Yotsuyu to you. I invite the rest of you to join me outside. Let's treat Asahi to a proper farewell. Alright, let's take him to the airship.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting. Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure? I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha.
This is why I hate him so much. Well, not the particular reason why, but you'll see.
Mark me, savior of the savages. There will be a reckoning.
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy.
Just vaporized all of them. Not literally, but, you know, figuratively speaking.
What in the... Reinforcements? No, just one! Cut him down!
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the enclave across the river.
Lord Cayenne.
The king of the former king of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
Who was that?
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, legatus of the 12th, the Crown Bloody Prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
That was Lord Xenos.
And that's when he came himself. I just hate Asahi. He's an asshole.
Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me.
Excuse me, my face is adorable. How about I rip yours off? Hang it on the wall.
Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire.
I will rip off your legs, take your kneecaps, and shove your legs down your throat. He actually leans down when you're a Lalafell.
To lead us unto a
Jesus
glorious
fucking
new
Christ.
age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
The fact that he actually leans down, that is so fucking disrespectful. Holy shit.
I will cherish this moment. Lock it away within my heart. Until the day we meet again.
Like, I know he gets to your, just tries to get to your level if you're taller than him, but he doesn't really do that if you're on the same height. I didn't realize he would actually get to my level as a Lullafell. What the hell? That is so disrespectful. But either way, my lovelies, I'm going to end this episode here. Like, comment, subscribe if you so choose to, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!